A lot of you watched my last video and asked, okay, but what do you do with the money that's left after bills? And my answer is, there is no leftover. Every single dollar of my 2,800 something paycheck already has a name on it before it even hits my account. Today, I'm showing you exactly where every dollar goes. Bills, savings, spending, all of it. And I'm walking you through it live on my tracker. So let's get into it. You might be wondering who this video is for. Well, if you've ever gotten paid and wondered where your money went by day 3, this is for you. If you're living paycheck to paycheck like I was with my family 2 years ago and don't know how to stop, this is for you. And if you just want to see how a real person budgets a real paycheck, stick around. So before I had this system, I was working at a manufacturing or production company where I was a machine operator. And every paycheck, it comes to my bank account and it goes out in an instant. And then when I had my very first corporate job as a recruiting coordinator, it was still the same cycle. I was comfortable that I had a job. And even though we didn't have any savings, all our bills are paid, we had groceries, we can get gas for our cars, but that was it. No plan or anything like that for the future. We were just living at the moment. And after 6 full months of being in that company, I was laid off. And guess what? We didn't have any savings. $0 in our bank account and nothing to fall back into. I wondered what went wrong. Well, obviously we didn't have any savings, but why did it come to that? I was thinking that I was really good with money, but the preparation for the inevitable was ignored. And so during the time that I got laid off, I started a couple of side hustles here and there, photography, selling handmade crochet items, and I even started my own t-shirt design business. It wasn't sustainable and it was a lot of work. I promised that if I ever get a job, that I will finally take accountability for our family's finances and that I'll start to save. And then when I finally landed a job, that's when I got real serious. So I started with just a very simple goal sheet. I treated savings as a bill that I need to pay. I didn't start with saving $500 every paycheck. I started with probably $20 or $25 every paycheck and just kept that momentum and consistency. And over time, we were able to save $500. And then we hit our first $1,000 in savings. And that's when I saw that it's really possible for us to save. It would have been nice if I started this a little sooner. But I learned the lesson and I did something about it. I built this tracker because I need something simple that I will actually use. And now I'm showing you. So welcome. This is the family finance system and this is the tracker that I've used for the past 2 years. So I'm going to give you a very quick walkthrough on this tracker. You will see the month on top and these 2 color-coded cells are my paychecks. So I get paid twice a month, semi-monthly, on the 15th and on the last day of the month. And so this March, you can see on row 101 that this is from my first paycheck. And these are the bills that I will pay. As I told you earlier, the emergency fund is our savings and I treat it as a bill that I will pay myself. This is the column where I put the total amount that I will pay. And in this column is where I work on paying our bills. So for example, once this $850 car payment is removed from my bank, I will zero this out and mark it as paid, the status. The total amount that should be left on my bank account is $250, not less. That way, I know that I still have enough money to pay for our auto insurance. If you notice this tracker, I'm using what is called zero-based budgeting. What it means in simple term is that every dollar, the 3,800, has a job. And when I'm done filling this out, which means paying our bills, this balance should turn to $0. It's the same as this row. These are the bills that I pay on my last paycheck of this month. And so you also see that I have a bill, which is our emergency fund, or savings, that I set aside $550 to. Now I'm going to walk you through how I use this zero-based budgeting by showing you our bills, savings, and also our guilt-free spending. Okay, so starting with the bills. Electricity, $225. Our first car loan, is $540. T-Mobile, $300. Second car loan, $850. Our mortgage, $730 plus $1,770 is $2,500 total. And Xfinity, our home internet, is $30. Water bill is $95. Our auto insurance, $250. Rainsoft water system, $130, plus the maintenance for this is $40. And our house gas, $50. So these are all of our fixed costs, totaling $5,010. And now moving on into our savings. Just a little bit of context. Our number one priority right now for savings is our 3-month emergency fund. And our total goal is to save at least $18,000 to $20,000. And for that, we are setting aside $850 every month. As you can see here, I have a fixed amount every paycheck, which is on the first paycheck, I will put $300 to our savings account. And on the second paycheck, I will be putting aside $550. Next is our variable spending, which is our gas and groceries. So that's just the only variable spending that we currently have, $300 every paycheck. You might be wondering why it's $350 here. So the reason is that all excess amount from my paycheck goes to our gas and grocery. The next one is our guilt-free spending, which I call day days. It's only $130 a month. A comment on my previous video asked what we do for day days, and it's simple. It's nothing too fancy. You might be wondering, what does $130 do for our family? Sometimes the kids would just want some Raising Cane's and just grab chicken fingers. Sometimes we just go to a park and grab snacks before going there. The way that date days works is very flexible. My first idea of creating this one is to spend one-on-ones with the boys during the weekend, because that's the only day that I could spend time with them without being interrupted or without thinking of anything else. And that evolves over time. And now we're actually going out as a family during the weekends and just spend time with each other. Just a side note, I know you're wondering, she's getting paid $2,800. Why is it $3,800 in here? My mom lives with us and she shares a portion of our monthly expenses. That's where the additional $1,000 come in. Now going back to the zero out moment, when this $850 has been posted in my bank, the balance is removed from my bank, I put paid on it. Same as the auto insurance. When it goes out from my bank, I hit paid, and my paycheck zeroed out. Using this family finance system takes me less than 20 minutes every payday. Without this one, I'd be just paying our bills blindly without even tracking how much is left, without even knowing that we can spend $130 without thinking, oh, did I pay this thing? Do I have enough savings? No. This is like the positive outcome of having a system where you can pay all your bills, you can set aside money for your savings, and know that you can still spend a certain amount without feeling guilty. And when I started using this one, I realized that the problem was never that I didn't make enough money. The main problem was I didn't have a system, this system. Today, I don't check my bank account with anxiety anymore. I don't even have to dim my phone at the grocery store before paying our groceries. That was one of the worst moments in our life. Moments, plural. It happened more than 10 times. One of the worst feelings. I already know what's there because I planned it. This whole tracker, this is the exact one you've been watching me use throughout this video, throughout my other videos. It has a budget tracker and our savings journey. This is where I track our savings, where we at with our emergency fund. This is my favorite tab of all. Let me show you the sample one. That way you can see what's inside. This is the sample one. So you already know what the monthly budget tracker looks like. For the savings journey tab, you can just put your bank and then account number, and if you're the only owner, you can put that too. You see all these items that you need to fill out. These weren't random items that have been put in there. They all have very important and specific use. So you want to know what your bank is. the account number, who the account owner is. Are you joint with your husband? Is it just you? You want to put it in there also. And the purpose of this account. This is the most important. Just say this is your first 1,000 savings that you want to do. So you can put your target amount in this. And let's say savings as of today's March 21. You can put 3/21, and let's see, $1,000. We can put also like first $1,000 savings. And let's just pretend that you've filled this out already. And in account, let's say you already have $600 in there. Lucky you. You only need $400 next. It already has a built-in formula where you don't have to use your calculator. And of course, if you just want to get rid of this, if you're getting overwhelmed, if it's too much in your eyes, you can just delete them and lift up. There you go. So if you want to track this every time you get paid or every time you put money on it, you can do so. It's very flexible for you and however you want to use this savings journey tracker. And now on to my favorite part of this family finance system is the emergency and preparedness tab. This is where all of your financial data for your family lives. So you can list your bank accounts. You should know all of your investments and retirement accounts. You should know the insurance policies you have. If you have life insurance, you have auto, home insurance if you have a house, and also health insurance information. And for this are your bills and subscriptions. You can put all of the bills from your monthly budget tracker. You can put them in here. For example, this electricity. If you have 2XU Energy, you can put the provider name, your account number. Of course, doesn't have an interest rate. And you can put the website in here for easy payment. And if it's an auto pay, you can also indicate if it's an auto pay. The payment amount, monthly schedule, monthly, weekly. So you can see it's all here. If you're comfortable in putting your email and password, all your login accounts in here, you can put them. If not, then you can leave it blank. If you use 1Password or any other software for that, you can ignore putting it in here. I want to express how important this emergency and preparedness tab is, especially for families or even just you if you want to keep track of all your finances in one place. This is why I called it the family finance system, mainly because just in case something happens to you or your spouse, let's be honest, that as far as I think, these are the most important things that they need to know as soon as possible. So your bank accounts, are they in this bank account? Is it only you as the account owner? And for the investments and retirements, are they the beneficiary of this, or do you need to update them? That's very important to keep in mind. And for your insurance policies, the reason that this is important to always know is that if you ever want to increase it or decrease it, you know where you stand. And as for this bills and subscriptions section, you can just put electricity and know who your provider is. Of course, you would need to put that in here. The reason that I've included this interest rate in here, because if paying your debt is one of the most important financial steps that you want to take right now, you would know what to tackle next, and that's why it comes in handy. That is all for now on this overview of the family finance system. I use this family finance system to make sure that our budget are accounted for, our savings are growing, and also we are always prepared for any emergency. And if you want this, the link is in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you there.